Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. I hope you are all doing great. I've missed you. I wanted to show you just a quick something that I'm doing today in the kitchen, some crab cakes. I hope you're all doing well and you're safe. I have been, for the past couple of weeks, I've been, I haven't taped anything. I went hiking, we went hiking the beginning of April, and I face planted and I had my whole face was kind of scratched up, my lip area especially, and I needed to let that heal. So hopefully you can't see any scars. I've been doing everything to take care of making sure it healed. But yeah, anyway, that's why I haven't really taped anything. But I'm back. I wanted to show you just a quick crab cake recipe that I'm putting together. I, along with 3 other family friends, we are doing a social distancing wine tasting. We had a plan to go up to Paso this weekend for wine tasting. We do it every year and it's always such a great time, and because of everything going on, of course, that was canceled. We postponed it and we're hoping to have this this trip happen in in October now. So anyway, we figured we'd have a wine tasting at our houses together, social distancing outside with masks, apart from when we take the mask off to sip our wine. It's gonna be interesting. So anyway, yeah, that's it. A lot is going on. We are working on getting our patio done, thank goodness. We should have a completed patio and ready to use it by Tuesday. That's been going on for 2 weeks as well. So it was kind of hard to tape that tape in my kitchen because they've been making a lot of noise out there. So anyway, they're to the point where they're just laying down the pavers and finishing the pathway and all that kind of stuff. So that's what's going on with me. So I'm just preparing a bunch of little snacks and appetizers for our wine tasting. I'm gonna show you these crab cakes, which they're flourless crab cakes and they're so delicious. Very, very easy. I'm gonna cut up a bunch of cheeses. I got a bunch of beautiful cheeses I went to Gelson's. Gelson's is a wonderful store with their cheese selection is outrageous. They have a little section where when they get the big wheel of cheese or big wedge or whatever there is and they cut it into normal serving sizes, when they have little pieces left over, like say this size for instance, they wrap it up, and this way I go there all the time and I can try a whole bunch of different cheeses, and the price that they charge is so $1.98. And this one is Point Reyes Tomato Provence Cheddar. I have this one is 10-year aged cheddar. It was only $3. I have a 10-year aged Gouda for $2. I have a hatch chili Gouda. I have a Guinness cheddar, lavender cheddar. So I think these will be great for wine tasting. But if you live in California, or if you can go check out Gelson's in their cheese section, you'll see they have like this beautiful basket of all these like little leftover pieces of cheese that they, of course, you know, need to sell, and it's such a great way to try different cheeses. Tip of the day. Actually, it's not even Gelson's. I've seen it done. I know Whole Foods does it. There's a lot of places that do that. But a lot of times it's when you go to the specialty markets, you see little wonderful surprises like that. Okay, anyway, let me get started on these crab cakes and show you how easy it is. Okay, here we go. All right, let's get on with the crab cakes. Okay. Just so you know, I don't measure. I kind of just play it by looks. So it's really, really simple. You want to make sure that your crab cakes has the consistency that you can mold it and it'll stay together. So you want to make sure that you have enough to bind it, but you don't want it to be too thick and stodgy either. So you just want it to be mostly, I like my crab cakes mostly crab, not mostly bread. There's some places you go and it's mostly bread and a little bit of crab. I want it mostly crab and you taste the crab. But you do need some thickening to something to bind it together. So all I have is, I use light mayo. Okay, so I'm just gonna do just about, that's probably about a tablespoon of mayo. Okay, I probably need a little bit more. Let me do a tablespoon and a half of mayo. You need 1 egg. Okay, see, this is just gonna help bind it. And you can use baking powder or cornstarch, just a little bit. Baking powder is good because it'll just rise it a little bit. However, I've used cornstarch for so many years that this just gives it a little bit, it's gluten-free, but it gives it a little bit of binding agent. Okay, and then this is the best part. If you've watched any of my videos and you know I love seafood and Ritz cracker crumbs. So I have one short, they have Ritz crackers comes in the little stacks, and I have one sleeve. I think it's about maybe 10 crackers. So I have 10 Ritz crackers crushed up. And so that's it for now. Let me mix all this up together. So basically the mayo, a little bit of that cornstarch or baking powder if you use that, and the breadcrumbs are going to bind all the, oops, get back in the bowl, are going to bind all these ingredients together. Okay, and then if I need a little bit more, I don't think I do. I think it's perfect. Okay, so as you can see, if I were to combine it together like this, see how it stays together? That's all you want. But again, you want mostly crab meat. Okay, so now let's add some more flavoring to it. Okay, so now we have the seasoning. So I always add garlic powder. Garlic powder is good in everything. I would say a teaspoon. Onion powder. You can just add Old Bay if you want. I don't have any Old Bay, so I'm adding all these other spices. Lemon pepper, I like in seafood. It's about a teaspoon. I would say there's about a teaspoon of everything that I'm putting in. And then you can add parsley, that's good. I like the flavor of cilantro in my crab cakes. I know with cilantro, you either love it or you hate it. I love cilantro. But if you don't like cilantro, you can add parsley to this. But this just gives it some green. Okay. And then, first, sea salt. So you want a little, I would say about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and that was just sea salt. and then a little Tabasco. If you don't like it, this just gives it a little kick, but not too much of a kick. If you don't, you can keep that out too. Trust me, it's good without the Tabasco. Okay, and that's it. Okay, that's how easy. I can smell the Tabasco. It smells so good. Okay, so that's how easy it is. So let's go over to the stove and show you how easy it is to get these babies ready. All right, so in my little saute pan, I am going to heat it up. Okay, I'm going to add some olive oil and some butter in this. The olive oil gives it a really, really nice flavor as well. And some butter, because everything is great with butter. Okay. And we're gonna heat this up. Okay, it's ready and sizzling. I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit. Okay, so now we are going to fold all this together. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 spoons so I don't get my hands all messy. Okay, so I'm gonna do these as appetizers, so I'm gonna do mini crab cakes. Okay. I'm just gonna put the crab cakes in that butter oil mixture. Oh, they want to pop. So the best part about these is it's mostly crab. There are some places you go to, you want a crab cake and you want to taste the crab, but unfortunately you taste a lot of breading. So this is not going to take long to cook. All right. So we're just gonna brown these on both sides. I would say probably maybe 3 minutes per side, and then it's done. And it is going to be good. So I will come back and show you. We'll do a taster and you'll be like, I gotta make them. Look how good that looks. The crab cakes, I just turned them over. Just about another minute, and then I'm gonna take them out and drain them. I'm gonna take them out and just put them on a paper towel lined plate. It's gonna be good. All right, so I took them off. I took them out of the saute pan and I put them on a paper towel lined plate, and I sprinkled some sea salt on them, and I'm just letting them cool a little bit, and then we will try one. Hey guys, I am back and the crab cakes are done. Okay, doesn't that look good? Okay, so a lot of people like to serve crab cakes with like a remoulade or tartar sauce. Not me. I like them either plain or I like them with tzatziki. So I have some tzatziki here, and I'm gonna put a little tzatziki on top. And I don't know what it is. It's the dill taste on the crab cakes are so good. So I'm just going to take a little crab cake, and I'm going to put some tzatziki, which is, tzatziki is, you see it a lot in, if you don't know Greek food, it's, you see it in a lot of Greek restaurants, and it's a yogurt and cucumber dip with lots of dill. That's pretty much it. It's basically diced Greek yogurt, cucumbers, and lots of dill. Very easy to make at home for yourself, but a lot of times I just, Costco has a really good tzatziki. Cheers, guys. Easy crab cakes. Mmm. 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 You know what? A lot of crab cake recipes have parsley in it, and it's good. But there's something about the cilantro in it that makes it a little different. And the fact that it's mostly crab, oh my gosh, it's so good. Mmm. Mmm. That's delicious. Cheers, guys. Try it sometime. It's really good. Have a good one. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.